All right, take a look at this. It's a side-by-side comparison of what the air looked like yesterday and today. You can see yesterday looked a lot worse than what it does today. Much of the bad air from wildfires in the region have finally cleared out. That bad air can mean bad news for your IQ. That's according to an international study looking at some of the cities with the worst air quality in the world. But as news specialist Mike Anderson explains, the air that we breathe could affect our cognition as well.
Yeah, the air seems to be improving compared to what we've seen so far this fire season. And, you know, during the winter we get a lot of inversions. But the good news out of all of this is that it could be a lot worse. The study done by the National Academy of Sciences looked at some of the worst air, much worse than we see here. For example, in cities in China, they found that both the math and verbal scores decreased as exposure to cumulative air pollution increased, especially in older, less educated men. That also brings along with it an increased risk for Alzheimer's and other types of dementia. While even the worst air we breathe here in Utah isn't as bad as what was looked at in the study, Denitza Blagev, a pulmonologist at Intermountain Medical Center, says it makes sense that what goes in our lungs can affect our cognition. Oxygen ultimately goes into the bloodstream and into the brain. She says the lesson here is that we should always try to reduce how much pollution we take in, avoid exercising outside on bad days, and she says we should do our part to keep the air clean.
I think we want to see the air quality that we have and think that we don't want to get to that level, and we want to do things now to prevent it from getting that bad and hopefully to improving it.
And as you can imagine, the city found that it's more than just the big cities that are affected by the pollution. They found many rural areas that get the drifting bad air that gets trapped out there that are impacted as well. Mike Anderson, live at 5.